All right, Cyber Traders, welcome back on this Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you all. All right, good to see everyone. Here we can hear loud and clear. All right, good. Beautiful. Good to see you all. All right, good to see you, Tony. Lita, good to see you all. Good to see you. We got good to see you, Debbie. Randy, good to see you. All right, everyone. So yesterday was awesome. Holy crap. I can't believe for a Monday was pretty cool. I was actually quite shocked. I did pretty well on Monday. You know what? I'm just a little disappointed I didn't trade the afternoon because I heard you guys killed it on MVIS. I did well in the morning, and I was pretty much done for that day. But my God, I sent out an email to all you new trial members out there too. And listen, I don't have to ask you guys how well you did if you're a gold platinum. And by the way, if you're on YouTube and Facebook, how do you not like basically, want to do this? I mean, look at this stock that we traded yesterday. This stock was absolutely phenomenal right out of the gate. And I was talking to Josh, just like even like today, like this morning, there really wasn't that much out there, this morning in pre-market, just like on Monday, which is pretty normal. But this stock just came from nowhere. And you can look at this thing. This thing literally went from $20 and just shot right up to about 22. Great mover. And you could see like right after about 10:30, it had a couple little shakes. It had this nice pop. But my God, after 2 o'clock, it was game on, man. Like really game on. 2 o'clock, the stock started making higher highs, busted through, went from was that 22 to 23.50. Did a little bit of a shake, went up to 25, did a little bit of a shake, went up to about 28. I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. And then, and then it obviously kind of teeter-totter here right in the middle of the day. But then after hours, I don't know what the hell this thing was smoking, but this thing just ran from 26 all the way up to like $30. So it's just like, that's when you look like more like a short squeeze when I see stuff like that. I know some of you guys stuck around in the after hours, and that was just like light bulbs were going everywhere and like all alarms were going off. But what a nice move on the MVIS. And by the way, if I sent you an email, guys, listen, you have to understand something. I hate people when they lose money, okay? I know some of you here are doing a trial, here in the trading room. I know some of you here on YouTube and Facebook, you might be watching this later, and you can always join us later. But when I send it out there, I want to make sure you guys are seeing this because some people are still stuck on Apple. They're still stuck on, well, I'm waiting to see what happens with Facebook tomorrow with the earnings. You know what I mean? Listen, there's money to be made every day, okay? When's the last time you saw a stock go from 20 to 30? All right? That's the way you have to look at it. Maybe says stock has not been here in these prices since 2009. And you know what? It's done after today, Tina. You know that, and I know that. I mean, we're done. There's a whole new list of stocks that we trade. That's what day trading's about. We don't care what the company does. We don't want to know what they do. I'm not going to hold it against them because as a trader, all I care about is my own pocket, and I have to just make my money for the day. And as long as I can put food on the table and pay my kids college and don't have to worry about, some, entitlement or whatever, this is what it comes down to it. Because this is the greatest job in the world, because I'm not going back. I don't think a lot of you want to go back to work. Anyway, we'll get a little bit of a pop right now. One of the stocks I was going to just call out just now, this DMTK. We're going to come back to it. Where is it? I didn't write down here. The stock right here, the DMTK is moving. It should just pop huge right now. I don't know what happened, but I just saw a huge iceberg order just come in here. Big buyers, and didn't just filled in, went from like 49 up to 51.50. Nice little move. That's a nice little pop right there, right at the gate. The typical 9 o'clock move. Anyway, let's talk about what happened yesterday because we did have a couple of decent stocks. So MVIS was a nice little move yesterday. Another stock that you guys traded also, and it's going to bring back a 2-day chart right there. This stock also, OCGN, we've done well with this thing all week, even last week. So OCGN, you could see that thing had a nice little pop. And right around 10 o'clock, it ran from like 10.50 all the way to about 12.50. For some of you that are new here at Cyber Trading University and like, well, what is this? What's the story with the stock? Well, we were trading the stock last week, and this stock had a great run. It ran from $6 up to $7. And then it was just phenomenal on Thursday. It ran from 7 all the way up. It just pushed beautifully up until about 10 and then did the next thing the next day. But sometimes, like, you realize when you day trade, we'll always look at the stocks that we trade the day after because they might pick up momentum, but that is what we call second protocol, not first protocol. But anyway, that was another nice move. I know some of you guys did pretty well on that yesterday too. Wow, that stock's doing pretty well, that DMTK. All right, another stock that we traded. I'm going to go through the watch list and show you what we're looking for as day traders. But there was just a few more I just want to hit upon that did pretty well. SKLZ, also nice mover yesterday. Gorgeous stock. This thing ran from like, it was more of an afternoon runner, but it was nice. I had to shake, it stopped. I had to shake, it stopped. I mean, this stock literally $17.60 at $21. I mean, it went to almost 22. Just did not want to stop. This was actually just, this is your typical wait you hold to the close. This is exactly what we actually train you. And by the way, we got phase 3 today, and this is basically something that we're going to look at. Hopefully you get something like this yesterday in class for some of you, my students are going to be coming to my class at 9:30 and at 3 o'clock. But this thing just literally just went from like 2040 and just did not want to stop to 2120. That was just an awesome run. AMC was also pretty cool. AMC, listen, broke through a major hurdle of $10. Just remember, AMC is very volatile. You know, you're hearing about the GameStop, the Reddit stocks. I mean, GameStop is the third biggest percentage gainer of today. I still, you know, this is what you have to learn as a trader. I don't get it. GameStop is out of business. How is that stock trading at those prices? You know what I mean? So, and I'm just going to bring up GameStop really quick. It's right here. I mean, GameStop just went right back to 200. You know what I mean? Like what it is. And that's when you start to realize it doesn't matter what you think. Just follow the money. And that's how you do things. But that was also pretty cool. And one last one I just want to bring up was Bingo. Bingo, we have been having fun the last couple of days too. Bingo has obviously been picking up some nice momentum. This stock, you remember, we traded this stock down at 49 cents. The damn thing ran to $16 after 2 months. Finally came down a little bit, came to some reality right here. Damn, that thing keeps going up, the DMTK. I'm going to go back and check it in a little bit. We're going to go right after this one. But this stock right here, you can see it's been going up pretty nicely. Nice little trend. Basically stopped around 1230 and did another nice little push right there. 620 to 775. Not a huge runner, but, you know, it's still pretty cool. I still will take that. All right. So let's go back and see what we got going on. So the DMTK is obviously just doing phenomenal right now. Look at this beautiful stock right here. Gorgeous stock. There's only one problem, and you guys know here in the side group room, and some of you new trial members here in the trading room or in YouTube probably don't get it. It's expensive. It's not really our forte. Josh covered this in class where we talk about tradable and non-tradable. There's something we teach. It's called the 3 T's. Tradable, trend, and trap. If the stock is not tradable, meaning it's very volatile, very risky, you know, this stock is moving with very small tier sizes. You know, it's not something that you could just jump in as a beginner. You got to be more of an advanced trader to trade it, because we never teach you how to make money here at Cybertrade University, okay? We teach you how to stop losing it. Losing is the most important thing, you know, because if everyone's making money, then we wouldn't have an issue. It's the losers you got to learn how to take losses. And let me tell you, yesterday, and you guys were here in the trading room, there wasn't a couple of stocks that I didn't take my losses on and took those fractions. You know, I would have really got beat up. But this one's moving up pretty nicely. But you got to be more of a category 3 or 4 or higher to be here to trade that stock. Anyway, ALTD, I saw the stock earlier this morning. It had a really nice pop from 11, went to 15. She's starting to flat out right here. Looking over here on level 4. You know, I got a couple iceberg orders that did show up around here. There's a big guy right here for 10,000 and 12,000. He's been out there since 8:15. That's a while. Another guy popped up. It looks like he pulled his order. And, you know, and it's starting to trend down. So I want to see how this thing opens up. That's really what I'm really going to be focusing on. So that's why I did put it on the watch list. Gamble, okay, GMBL. Another stock, 830, had that 830 move, ran from 1350 to 1450. Going back also on the level 4, I got a nice little iceberg order, just showed up right now. He's been out there since 5 o'clock for about 8,000 shares, 9,000 shares, still a little red line. So remember, what makes support and resistance levels? It's not indicators. It's not, past performance. It's buyers and sellers. Always remember that. I don't know why people keep questioning and second guessing that. Okay. Just follow the money. Listen, I was trained by the best traders in the world living here in New York. This is what they taught me. Don't overanalyze things. Follow the money. You're the ants. You just want the crumbs and just be happy with it. That's how you do it. Okay. You don't have to kill it. Another stock that's moving pretty nicely this morning that showed up on my watch list. And we know the stock very, very well. TIMX. What the hell is it? I spelled it wrong. TIRX. Okay. So, fat fingers. So TIRX, we talked about this for the last couple of days. This stock in one day, if you're new here, you probably heard me said it a few times, went from $36 down to $15 in one day. One day. This is not an overnight. And I still don't know what the hell the news is. But she's starting to kind of build up a little bit of support levels up here. So I actually did a swing trade on that stock, and I ended up getting out of it. And because I didn't know what the news was. But I might jump back into it now again, because I'm starting to see a consistent of days that when it starts pushing up, then I'll probably consider jumping back in. And I actually pretty much sold it right here, which is not really that big of a deal. Actually, I think I sold it $1 cheaper, but I'm not really worried about it. But if it holds here, I'm probably going to keep a close eye on it. Saba, another one that's moving pretty decently. The only issue, these stocks are very expensive. Saba, you guys remember, this stock, this was another crazy stock that we traded. This thing was about maybe $8. You could see it right here around $6. This damn thing in one day shot up from 32 up to 74, and it shot up all the way to almost 200. Very, very volatile stock. This is like a category 5. So just be very careful. It was a big short squeeze. If you don't know what a short squeeze is, you go on my YouTube channel. I did a couple of videos on short squeezes. Students, we did a very detailed one in class, so just definitely review it. But that, you got to be very careful. I love short squeezes. I love people that get squeezed all the time. All right, as long as you're not on the wrong side. This I still can't figure out. This is what teaches you that it doesn't matter what you think. You might love these stupid shoes, and you might, think they're the most ugliest things out there in existence. But the Crocs, this stock, is literally went from $12 up to almost $100. The stock, literally, if you look at the long-term chart, this thing's been on a tear the last couple of days. Less than a week, 75. The thing's almost at 100. Unbelievable. Nice little mover right there on that stock too. But once again, expensive. So, I'm not going to trade it. I just want to bring it up to kind of educate you guys that this is how, there are a couple of good stocks that are coming out, especially with earnings this week. There's a couple of them showing up this week too. What do we got going on? We got Facebook and Apple tomorrow afternoon, and we got Amazon and Twitter Thursday afternoon. So I really want to see what those stocks do, how they're going to perform. But there's, like I said, I'm getting a lot of greens on my watch list, which is a good thing. Doing pretty decent on my swing trades, but day trading, just make your days pay. A couple of stocks you guys are bringing up. Tina, you already brought that one up. Okay. What else we got here? You know what? NNDM. Great mover, great stock. Look at it. She just popped now. Okay. She literally just came from nowhere. But that is a great call, trader K. So that one is definitely going on the watch list. Just this kind of, let's see what's going on level 4 and see what's going on. I want to see the orders, but that's a very, very good call. That's going to be on the top of the list. But you see what happens there. There are 3 moves. Okay. There's the 8 a.m., the 8:30, and the 9. That was a 9 o'clock move right there where program trading kicked in, and that's what you have right there. NNDM. What do we got going on here? Yeah, so basically, this is actually a really nice looking chart. You can see that there was big orders right here around $9. The guy got filled, and that's why it broke up. And it looks like this guy canceled his order. I don't think he got filled. That was another big order for about 20, 30,000 shares right there. And it looks like he's going to break out. It looks pretty damn strong because I don't really see anybody out there. Oh, you got 100. Oh, okay. So let me just prove it to you. 160,000 share seller at 960. So as a trader, I would probably focus on that would be a little bit of a resistance level, okay? So you go look in your chart, you tell me what resistance levels you find on your indicator, your MACD or your Fibonacci or your 200 moving at whatever it is. But I don't think you're ever going to see that. That's telling you, oh, by the way, there's a 160,000 share seller right there at 960. So that is going to be our resistance levels on that. So you're about maybe, we got 40 cents away. So you damn well be ready to get out of it before it gets there. You still got another 22,000 share seller at 928. Now, you want to know what happens? That guy gets executed? Got to get in the trading room. All right. All right, guys, listen, good luck today. Happy trading. I got to get ready for class. I'll see all you students in there. You'll have Josh, you'll have John, and you have Rich. They're going to help you out. All the instructors at Cyber Trading University. If you're in the trading room, just like I said, just be careful of the open. Let the smoke clear for the first 5 minutes, and we'll go from there. And if you want to know about the classes, feel free to kind of like talk to Education Advisor. And don't forget, this week, Thursday, Cyber Expo. We have some of the greatest speakers that are going to be here. And if you have not registered, I posted a link up there for some of you. It's actually on the home screen on YouTube, and we actually got it linked up there in the trading room. So don't forget, make sure you register for the Cyber Expo. You got to learn before you can earn. Good luck, everyone. We'll see you back here at 2:30. And like I said, cyber traders, let's get ready for the open. Got a nice little move. Nice call on that NNDM, though. Thank you.